se juega disco. Hoy este día voy con unos compañeros del trabajo. Vamos para... ¿Cómo diablos que se llama este parque? Un parque nuevo, yo nunca he estado ahí. Está bonito, por lo que vi en la foto está bonito. The Preserve at AGA Disc Golf Park. Está bonito. Vamos a ver qué tal hoy. No me había olvidado más. Mira, guagua. No puede faltar. Siempre que salimos hay que comprar guagua. Sandwichito, pajita, proteína. Vamos ahí, papá. Vamos allá. Bueno, vamos a ver. Let's see what happened.
You're crying about it. Going in your bag.
I went the other day and bought like 4 discs.
You already have one of these though. That's the same thing right there.
He got 4 sharks.
Yeah.
He did? Did he really?
I brought those from
Star
Walmart.
AVR.
Those are from Walmart.
How much were
Oh,
they?
those are from...
I don't even know. I just grab it and pay for them.
Yeah, it's the same one he has right there, except different plastic.
Yeah, I got one in my car.
Let me see that one real quick. Yeah, it's the same mold. Both are AVR. This one's actually a little bit deeper. But...
Okay. I just seen it. Oh, let's grab it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like... It has a little bit of stick to it. It might stick to the chain. It's kind of like Brian. This is like... Have you ever felt this thing?
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah.
But not that soft.
It is very...
I think that's the one that you gave me the first time.
See, he has this because these don't roll away from the basket. It's the same I judge. If you laid it on
Throw
the
it.
it doesn't roll away.
Try to do this.
But they don't roll away from the basket. Typically, they'll lay flat.
They stick to the chain.
They just stick to the ground.
I don't have to worry about rolling.
But Brian still manages to miss a lot of those putts, which is amazing.
That's because it's so flimsy, it doesn't go where I aim it. I do have an AVR. Let's see if it's in my car. Because I've just tried 2 putts with his AVR, and I made them both.
This course is so much fun, dude. But
Yeah, I start seeing videos and all that, trying to learn how to throw and everything.
well, all you have to do on this course, and Brian and I decided we're both going to do this. I don't know if it's going to help, but stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds.
We each, last time, he cheated, he lost, but each of us threw out of bounds like 10 times.
All right. Yeah, but it's hard to recover the disc here or not?
No, there's only one pond, but it's just, there's cornfields, and the flags are alongside the cornfield, so if you go...
Yeah, last time I was here, I went out of bounds 6 times. He probably went out of bounds 6 times too, all in all.
All right.
More than that.
Yeah, I download an app to keep the score better than the last time.
No, really?
You need to add up the scores.
This is,
That just blew my disc down.
See this orange? This photo you have here.
I got these ones.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one I gave you?
Yeah. This
Okay,
is the
yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah,
Most
I
of
gave
them.
him, I gave him a judge. I thought that looked familiar.
Yeah. See, if you don't make it, 'cause it's hard like that, it'll fly. But it goes where you aim it. Where it's a soft one, because your fingers are gripping into it. It kind of.
What do you think I do better with, an AVR or a judge? It's all mental. I told you I used to play knock and mix it with one disc. And I had better scores than I do now. I was always in single digits with one disc. It was kind of like a river. Because like a river, I can make it go left, make it go right, cut. So, how much do all these discs matter? To a pro, maybe.
Yeah.
But not
None of the pros use these soft discs. You can hear when they're hitting the chains, it is hard plastic if they're hitting the chains. And when they miss, they roll away.
well, why? There has to be a reason.
Because the harder it is, when you go like that, there's less give, so it goes where you aim. Whereas a disc like this, it's floppy. It doesn't, you know.
Alright, I'm getting some agua. I'm ready. If I go out of bounds on the first hole, I'm going to be decimated.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Something happened to, I think Brian, you went way, did you go right on the first hole? I think you did.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from that tree line. Gotta stay in the fairway.
Throw it on that hole. It's a disc I don't care about, so I don't even care if I go in the drink. Well, maybe I'll throw a different disc this year. Maybe you could get my road runner.
You gotta be able to see it.
I know where my road runner went in. Cost me a lot of money. It was brand new. It cost me a victory. It cost you a victory. You got that.
I don't throw out of bounds.
Someday you're going to do some deathbed retention. You're going to have to tell them
I
more.
don't throw out of bounds.
You cheated me.
I don't throw out
You
of
have to
bounds.
repent.
No white flags there.
You saw it because it's out of bounds. I said it was out of bounds right before you threw it. And it'll be out of bounds today. Unless they change the sign, it'll still be out of bounds. But if the sign says out of bounds,
He's younger than me, taller than me. He can beat you. Let's see what happened today.
I've been
I don't
beat-
even feel good today.
I've been beaten
Your
up
arm
by-
is sore.
My hip hurts.
My hip hurts too. Which one? My left?
I climbed up a rock or mountain that fell down 50 feet. I got up. See what happens tomorrow.
I think it's I wouldn't say it hurts from like, I thought it was cross-stepping, but I think it's forehand.
Look at this wind. You don't know what to do with this wind.
It's gonna be a hard time.
It's a perfect day, no wind. The weatherman is such a liar.
Got pumpkins going. Where's Charlie Brown?
My first time seeing it in person like that. It's my first time seeing it like that.
they get bigger.
This guy has the
This
light.
guy, the owner of the land here, got mad at me kind of like last time because in one of the areas where it's totally out of bounds, where he's got corn growing,
Uh huh.
it was like garbage corn where a lot of weeds were growing up, but he didn't have the out of bounds stakes
Okay.
in there, so I threw it in there. I counted it inbounds, so then we had
Throw it in there.
me and him had a fight about it,
I
and
told
then
him
so I
it was
went
out
back
of bounds before he threw.
Uh-huh.
He accidentally
in the
threw.
stake. See where the stakes are. There were no stakes, so he took them out. So anyway, I said, well, we're going to determine if it's out of bounds, inbounds, compared to it as opposed to what the owner of the course said. So I immediately went up to the clubhouse. I told him the situation. He goes, no stakes are in, played as inbounds.
No, that's
So
not
then he
what
came
said.
back and started to talk to me and Jeff. And then I insulted his cornfield. I said, clearly it's not a corn. It used to be a cornfield, but it's not a cornfield. You got weeds growing in there. He goes, what are you talking about my cornfield?
He's talking crap about my cornfield.
Yeah, so this is hole 18, and I threw out of bounds long over here. All I had to do was just lay it up.
Uh-huh.
And I hit inbounds, and I slid out of bounds.
I still think it's around here. Give me that thing.
No, it's you didn't make this one yet.
I think I did. Anyway, that's not really the true story. The guy said, oh yeah, that's out of bounds. We haven't, oh, it's always been out of bounds. Da 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 da.
Uh-huh.
He said, we just plowed the corn, but we didn't put all the, he said we just plowed the corn. We had to take all the out of bounds things out.
Put them back up.
So he said the guys just were here putting them out. They must have forgot that one. And then Brian's like, "Whoa, no, there's no things there." And he's like, "Oh, well, just play it inbounds then." That's not what the guy
Yeah,
said.
it's just a dance.
He says, for as long as the course has been here.
And then when he thought that you were going to buy some beers off of him, then he tried to get on your side. When I insulted his little
It's been out of bounds for 6 years that this course has been open. Always out of bounds. It's never been inbounds one single day, except for the day Brian threw in there.
That day it wasn't bound. The only reason he changed his tune was because he thought you were going to buy beer off of him, and he tried to change his tune. Oh, okay, it's out of bounds.
The only disc golf player that's ever thrown in there that considered it inbounds is Brian.
Yeah.
There were no out of bounds flags marked.
Today
Today you're going to get a beat down.
we will play it as the sign says. So when this sign clearly says OB, we'll actually play it OB.
So now, Dave, even though this court, the Pro World Championship was held in Lehigh Valley in 2005, so all the players from around the world, including Japan, Finland, all came into this area. They played on 4 different courses. Even though this course was not one of the 4 that was involved, this is one of the official 3 chairs that was made.
Damn.
Yep. The Pro Disc Golf Association welcomes you to the Worlds. The 5 is for 2005
Damn.
at Lehigh Valley Disc Club.
That was a great
So you can see that used to be bright red. You know,
No,
the sun
no, the
faded.
sounds faded,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's our claim to fame. And
Heads.
Alright.
Except for the creek. There is a creek here. Yep. Creek is OB.
It's always a struggle.
I didn't want to go that far left.
I just.
It's tough to gauge the wind.
Yeah.
That was windy out, so putting's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
So you don't want to give yourself a long putt. You want to be close to the top.
Close. Let's see what happens.
Go hit this tree branch.
Yeah.
Got it, yeah.
This is like, I threw like a perfect shot. And I bombed it, but right where those, you can see where the white things are up there.
Yeah.
And I must have been like 2 inches out of bounds. You can see the basket. It's like straight.
Straight down here.
Yeah, you can see it between the trees.
Oh, okay, I can see it.
So I'm throwing it way left.
Oh!
Yeah, I can't go. I'm so scared of being OB. I don't want to do it anymore. You're fine. It's just better to play that way. You popped it up a little bit, but at least you're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one looks like it's a lot of open space. Not too
Open and wooded, but out of bounds everywhere.
Okay.
Some are open, some are you gotta go through tunnel shots. It's a mix. He's got a large amount of property here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm somewhere here.
You're right in the grass there. I'll show you where you are, Jack. You're not even close. Go towards the grass. Right
Here, I'm here. Se cayó. All right, so this is for the win.
This is what I did at stupid.
Just hurry up and make your choice of where you want to throw. Take your loss.
See what OB is up here. Because if I go long, then I go OB.
You can't even make it over. Go long. Go long. You go shorter than the water, you'll be out of bounds too.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go around it to play it safe.
Yeah, but if you go, there's out of bounds right though too. There's out of bounds everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
I tried this crap at a Tyler West in a tie game, and I didn't reach the basket. But you know what? Is this smart? Did I actually reach it? Oh Lord Jesus. Play it on my desk. I fell so far the other day. Just look so far. I think I'm good. I might need your disc thing now. I think I'm good.
All right, he said he's going for it. Gotta go all the way down there.
You think so?
I don't think you can make it. If you do,
people.
In or out?
Dude, I think you're in a creek. I made it over, still out.